What is going on, guys? Today we're going to get into the best Super Bowl props for Super Bowl 58. So go ahead and stick around and we're going to get these bets in. All right, so in this video, I'm going to be talking through my top 5 Super Bowl props. Props have been making me a killing this year in the playoffs, especially. We're 13-4 on prop bets in the playoffs. So go ahead and stick around, guys. This one's going to be a good one. All right, so at numero uno, number 1, we got B. Purdy. And we are going to take Brock Purdy's rushing yards over 12.5. Right now it's sitting at minus 110. Brock in the playoffs so far has rushed for 11 attempts. In the Packers game, 6 attempts. Last game against the Lions, 5 attempts for like 48 yards. It's the last game of the season, guys, the Super Bowl. They're not going to be worried about health. So the quarterbacks, when they run that ball, they're going to be, whoop. They're going to hit. They don't care. They're not going to run out of bounds early. They're going to fight for the yards. It's a Super Bowl. On top of that, Chiefs defense is playing a lot of man coverage. You got lockdown corners almost all over the place. So they're going to be playing man. They're going to be chasing down these deep threats. Ayuk, Debo, Kittle, whatever else. Their backs are going to be turned. Brock Purdy's going to see that in the defense. Boom, bang it. Take off. And also, guys, Brock Purdy over 25 rushing yards is sitting at plus 200 right now. Might be worth a little sprinkle, okay? Numero dos. Number 2. Isaiah Pacheco over 66.5 rushing yards. It's sitting here at 66.5 right now as I'm seeing it on Hard Rock Bet. It's sitting at minus 115. This Chiefs team is going to be looking to control the game on the ground, okay? They're not going to want to give this electric 49ers offense opportunity, right? Pacheco in the playoffs has went over 66.5 all 3 games by a lot in some margins with a high of 97 yards against the Bills. And 49ers last 3 games, they're letting up 142 rush yards per game. 142 per game. It's like, damn, this was a top 3 rush defense in the regular season. In the playoffs, they forgot how to stop the run. So we're going to put Isaiah Pacheco, and on top of that, last game, just against the Lions, they let up 182 yards, guys, on the ground. I know they got some hitters over there, Gibbs, Montgomery, whoever else. I know that Jamison Williams took off for like a 42-yard run to start the game off. So, I mean, I know that they got some chunk plays in there, but still, if the 49ers are going to let up chunk plays, I like Isaiah over 66.5. Number 3, Marquez Valdez-Scantling over 1.5 receptions. This is sitting here at minus 125 right now. I think it's really good value. Last game, he played his highest snap percentage of the whole year at 83%. Justin Watson has been seeing the field less and less. McCole Hardman had that bad fumble in the Bills game. He's seeing the field less and less. Niners are going to be playing a soft zone defense, which essentially is saying, like, here, look, you can throw the ball short to intermediate. We're going to come up tackle. You're going to have to do it all the way down the field. And in the red zone, we'll start pressing. We'll try to stop you there. They've been really good at it all year, but I think this just opens up good opportunities for receivers to be catching the ball, and maybe Mahomes have 38 attempts this game, completing 27 out of 38, and Valdez-Scantling might have 3-4 receptions this game, just off these little dink and dunks, maybe trying to get some speed up into space or whatever. So I know that doesn't feed into what Scantling you would think is normally, which is a deep threat, but they don't have to just use him as a deep threat. Receivers on the Chiefs, get in the most wide receiver screens, weird fancy plays, pitch behind the back, a toss right in front of you, a end around, which can count as a reception depending on where the ball is thrown to. So I think there's a lot of opportunity here for Marquez to go over 1.5 receptions. Number 4, Charvarius Ward under. We're taking the under on this one, boys. 4.5 tackles plus assists. So the Chiefs' main run scheme is in between the tackles. They're going power. Isaiah Pacheco, he's not a slow back, but look at the way he runs, bro. He looks like he's trying to, break the ground. So he's not necessarily known for his speed to go around the outside and whatever, give the corners more opportunities to make tackles. And if the game is going to play out like how the script has been playing for these props, how I think the game is going to play, I think the Chiefs are going to keep the ball on the ground. Okay, they're not going to be giving corners a lot of opportunities to make tackles. And if you think about, all right, you think of the Chiefs, you got Patrick Mahomes, who's number 2 in your head off rip? Taylor Swift. But after Taylor Swift, who is it? is Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, tight end, more over the field, leaves more opportunities for linebackers to be making these tackles, not necessarily the corners. So in this case, it's Charvarius Ward. And last week, guys, Charvarius Ward had 1 total tackle and assist. And really, the Lions I think, is going to have a similar game plan. Maybe not the same scheme, but a similar game plan where it's run, 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 and play action, throw the ball when needed, throw the ball to catch him off guard just to keep him honest, and just run the ball on this, what seemingly seems soft Niners run defense here in the playoffs. And then bringing in the last prop, we got number 5, George Kittle, over 3.5 receptions. It's sitting here at minus 145. Probably wouldn't take it too much higher. I think this is really good value where it's sitting at now. But last game he did only have 2 receptions, so you don't want to maybe throw the whole bag on this one. This Chiefs defense, like I've been saying all video, they're going to be playing man defense, and their strengths are what? L'Jarius Sneed, Trent McDuffie in the secondary. That's their 2 hitters. Who do they cover? Well, you got Sneed on the outside, and you got McDuffie usually lining up in the slot. So that would probably mean Sneed on Ayuk, and you got McDuffie on Debo. So that leaves Kittle with the number 3 corner, and that just is not a good matchup for anybody. We all know who Kittle is and what he brings to the table as a blocking tight end and a receiving tight end. Like I said, if the Chiefs are going to be controlling the game, running the ball, keeping the ball on the ground, just making that clock tick, 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 and they might have a series that goes 7-8 minutes, guys. 49ers are going to feel pressed. They know Mahomes is over there. Look at what happened to the Ravens. Number 1 rush offense in the league against a bad run defense Chiefs team. They don't even run the damn ball. Why? Because the threat of Mahomes. So you got Mahomes sitting over there. He comes down the field, marches, scores a touchdown, first drive. 49ers are going to be feeling that pressure, especially if it's 7 minutes. What are they going to want to do? Get that back. They're going to be throw, 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 throw. Personally, my views on this game, I put it on my last video. I said if I'm going to lose my money on this game, it's going to be on Mahomes. So I have the Chiefs playing with a lead, which leads to more passing attempts. And I just think with how this Chiefs defense is set up, it could lead to a lot of quick throws, obviously, for this 49ers offense. And I think Sneed and McDuffie are going to do decently against Ayuk and Debo. There's no stopping them completely. There's no shutting down these types of players, guys. They're elite. But I think they're going to do a good job containing him. So that's why I got number 5, George Kittle, over 3.5 receptions. All right, guys. So just to recap a summary to refresh your brain, we got Brock Purdy over 12.5 rushing yards. Isaiah Pacheco over 66.5 rushing yards. We got George Kittle over 3.5 receptions. We got Charvarius Ward under 4.5 tackles and assists. And we got Marquez Valdez-Scantling over 1.5 receptions. So thanks for stopping in. That's my 5 best Super Bowl prop bets for Super Bowl 58, Chiefs versus Niners. Go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.